Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our celebration of our Holy Mass, this 28th of April, in celebration for the second Sunday of Easter. We call this Sunday Divine Mercy Sunday. But did you know that the old name of this Sunday was used to be the Doubting Thomas Sunday? Why is it so? Because every second Sunday of Easter, the gospel that we read is the same. It's the story of the apostle named Thomas who doubted. But when did it change? It was changed when St. Pope John Paul II in the year 2000 declared that all second Sunday of Easter will now be called Divine Mercy Sunday. What is the rationale and what is the history behind it? Allow me to go back some years ago. In the year 1935, there is this nun by the name of Sister Faustina Kowalska in Poland, from Poland. And she received visions from the Lord. And the visions were so enormous, was so great, that it lasted for years. Until after some time, Sister Faustina spoke to the Lord and said, "What do you want me to do?" And this was the Lord's instruction. Write a diary of mercy. Write a book and call it the Diary of Mercy. The words of the Lord in that book. Thus, Sister Faustina became the Secretary of Mercy. And she was writing the words of the Lord, according to the Lord, about mercy. And then came to realize that the Lord said, "Have somebody draw a picture of myself, an icon, of which this will be the image." Sister Faustina had somebody draw an image of the Lord very white, the other hand raised as if blessing the people, the other hand pointing into his heart. And upon pointing into the heart, two rays were shown, the red and the blue, which also signifies what happened to the Lord when he was hanging on the cross. A soldier put a lance into his side, and there flowed blood and water. And that's also in the prayer of the Divine Mercy. When Sister Faustina was having all these visions with the Lord, she came to realize that the Lord has wonderful characteristics or attributes. And there are three great attributes of God, according to the Diary of Mercy, according to St. Faustina. The first attribute of God is God's holiness, that the holiness of God is beyond compare, that the sanctity and the holiness of God is beyond cherubim and seraphim and all the saints. The second attribute of God is God's justice, that the Lord knows our sin, that the Lord looks at us through and through, and our desire for forgiveness and our readiness to change. That's God's justice. But the greatest attribute of God, she said, is God's love and mercy. That the mercy of God is for all. I was thinking harder, why was it done in the year 2000? Particularly April 20th, the year 2000. Why was it established on that year? Remember what happened some years ago? Let's rewind year 2000. Maybe you were younger then. I was much younger then. 19 years ago. And what was the mood of the people? The millennium is happening. The 3 days of darkness. The world will be ending. Everybody was scared. Because nowadays, in our modern times, everything is ruled by computer. Banking, finances, economy. The economy will collapse because the computer does not know about year 2000. Those are the things that runs into the minds of people. But what happened? When the clock changed into 2000, nothing happened. And to mark that year of millennium, Saint Pope John Paul II decided that this needs to be a special time for people that we declare divine mercy. And at the same time, she canonized Saint Faustina to be saint. When she was canonized, the book that the church could not accept before as if was now accepted to be true and real because of her canonization as a saint. That we are given. That itself is a gift for the church. But there is a connection of the gospel of today about divine mercy. We hear a disciple named Thomas who doubted. Sometimes we are quick to judge that disciple did not believe. He doubted. But there are three lessons that I'd like you to know about the doubting Thomas. The first lesson is, do not follow what Thomas did. What did he do? All the other disciples, the 10, including Thomas, were saddened. They were devastated. They hoped that Jesus was the Messiah. But the 10 other disciples banded together. They continued to pray. But Thomas detached himself from the community. Therefore, when the Lord showed himself, he was absent. So that's the first lesson. Do not follow what Thomas did. Do not detach yourself from the praying community. Sometimes we can be guilty of this. Father, I will not go to Mass because I have so many problems. Father, I don't want to pray. I don't want to call on God. I have so many things to do. When you are sad, when you have problems, continue to pray with the community. Do not detach yourself. That's the first lesson. The second lesson about the doubting Thomas is that Thomas was sincere. Never it happened that the person dies and after 3 days would rose from the dead. For him, I could not believe. I haven't seen such. I cannot believe. Maybe we have the saying, to see is to believe. This is the origin. But for Thomas, he was just being sincere. He is not a hypocrite who would say, I believe, although he doesn't understand. For him, I don't understand, I cannot believe. The virtue there is honesty and sincerity. That's the second lesson. The third lesson about the doubting Thomas. Once understood, once enlightened, he followed the Lord and gave up his life. Maybe that's the same thing that we need to do. The Lord continuously enlightens us. The Lord continuously reveals Himself to us. And once enlightened, the Lord wants us fully trust and believe. Remember, at every statue of Saint of the Divine Mercy, it says there in Polish, Jesu ufam Tobie. Jesus, I trust in you. In connection with the gospel, it's also the challenge of trusting and believing. And that's what Thomas. They say there are 4 kinds of justice. What are the 4 kinds of justice? The first kind of justice is legal justice. This pertains to the laws with legality. Legal justice means it pertains to what we follow the rules and laws that we have. We call that legal justice. The second kind of justice is definitive justice. The justice that we receive from authorities and government. The justice that we receive as citizens. That's definitive. The third kind of justice is commutative justice. From the word commutare. What does it mean? In the gospel it says, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. A crime equals punishment. When somebody hurts me, I will try to retaliate. That's community justice. That's what it is. Equality of what was done to you. Community. But there is the fourth kind of justice. Restorative justice. To restore the person from what he or she was as much as possible. I guess divine mercy is about that. That the Lord would want us to be restored into what we are, to be God's children, to be able to see and embrace our humanity and our dignity. And that's what the Lord is saying to us, to be able to see that God is here for us. Before coming here to the States, my former assignment was that I used to be assigned in the National Penitentiary, where people are being imprisoned, and I go there every Saturday to celebrate Mass for them. It was during the height of the lethal injection of death penalty back home in the Philippines that I was a priest assigned in that place. One Saturday, there is this execution of one guy who committed a grave mistake. I was there in the grounds, and then it so happened that there is this medicine that needs to be brought inside. And only the priests could go inside when there is an execution. Imagine this. There are a lot of people outside the penitentiary rallying for his death. The family were begging for his life. Everybody was there. It was like a fiesta, but not a fiesta. But because a lot of people were waiting if this guy would be executed. I happened to be assigned to go inside. And when I went in, I saw this man who is about to be executed. I don't know if you have experienced this, but I've experienced it several times. I saw that man walking. And when he approached me with eyes staring at me, I felt scared because this guy is about to die. He can do anything with me, but I was there. But when I was talking to him, he was telling me, Father, this is unfair. The God I didn't meet outside, I met him here. The God I did not know when I was young, I knew him here. But why is it that I just knew him for just a short period of time, and now I am about to die? He's asking me, this is unfair, Father. I want to live longer because I knew God now. And then I told him, you are the luckiest person. Because yes, you might have known God for a short period of time, but in a few hours, you'll meet him face to face. And that is God's mercy. That is God's love. I guess that's what divine mercy is about. Divine mercy is about restoring us. According to the book of Saint Faustina, she said, if you consider yourself as the greatest sinner, you have more claim to the mercy of God. Who among us here is not a sinner? Who among us here doesn't have any sin? We are a sinner. We have sin. We have a claim. Divine mercy restores our being.